Hey there guys, DMO73 here, bringing you the second deck profile of the week. This is for the red, black, blue Melgis Stealth Burn that Matthew Blumenfeld was playing on Tuesday. This is a super fun list. It was really cool to see this kind of different take on Stealth with RR being banned. Really a lot of fun. I definitely recommend you checking it out if you're a control player. It has a lot of potential and can get a lot of work done pretty much in any stage of the game. So pretty sweet. So we start off with Melgis the Flame King. Pretty much the reason why we're using him is because of his ability to just burn your opponent for 2. So you just do that to kind of use as a will sink to be able to burn your opponent over time and push them down to where you need them to be. You're really never going to flip, especially since we have no way to give swiftness, so you don't really need to worry about that. So just know that you're going to be staying on the burn side, but I suppose if you needed to flip and do any of his stuff over here, it doesn't matter because of the new Astral rule, so you're never going to lose that ability to burn, which is pretty nice. Stone lineup, he actually runs 12 stones. He runs 4 Scorched Bales, which is the red-black, then we run 4 Hearth cores, which are the blue-red, and then we run 4 Dark Depths, which is the black-blue. So essentially you have 8 red sources, 8 blue sources, and 8 darkness sources to really balance out the deck. So pretty solid there. Moving into the Resonator count, we have 2 Executioners for early stealth game to be able to deal with the beginning of stuff there. And then we jump all the way up to Interdimensional Monarch Gill Lapis. Use him to typically search out whichever one you need, or to also be a powerhouse. He also makes it so that you can flip over Attoractia for free when he does his shift ability, and that's what he actually primarily uses it for. Because Attoractia is kind of repeatable removal, and if your opponent's playing the right colors, it essentially can be an alternative win con, which is really nice. And he's got pretty decent stats, and then flips over and can be a heavy hitter and get a lot of damage in on your opponent based on what you do with that. So pretty cool, solid card. Also helps thin the deck too, because he does play the Attoractias, so you get 2 cards for 1, which is always really nice for thinning. And in terms of 7 Apostles, we run 2 Athena for swiftness and being able to deal some final burn damage to close out the game, and Phoenix for some repeatable field creation, as well as having a flyer to push in for that damage. 900 in the air is very relevant, and with Gill Lapis, if you've got the extra will after you shift, when this guy dies, you can just bring him right back. Even so, you can do 9 in the air with swiftness, let it die, pay the 2, and bring it back off of Gill Lapis, which is a really nice combo. Then we have 4 Riza, and then 4 Melder. We haven't done stealth here on the channel, so I'm going to talk about these a little bit. So, we did Tale of Resard, but these guys are incredibly strong, especially with a deck that runs so few Resonators. Riza and Melder put in a ton of work. With deck thinning, they're a large creature body all by themselves, and being able to have a 10/10 that flips at instant speed and gives something a minimum of -4/-4 is very, very relevant. These are very, very strong cards for the late game. Moving into the spells, we run 3 Beat of the Phoenix Wings to be able to clear boards early on, especially since we're not playing a lot of creatures. Could be very helpful. 4 Shadow Flame, because it's more damage to creatures and it has remnants. It's essentially 8 removal spells. 2 Memory of Flame, just to be able to possibly push for even more damage later on as a stealth trigger. Also can be used as a kind of a bluff, which is really nice. Same with the remnant spells, you can totally bluff those into stealth and then just cast them from grave, which is nice. 3 Barrier of Flames to make all of our burns more effective, get that extra 200 damage from all of our fire chants. 3 Endless Night for removal and board wiping. 4 Space-Time Anomaly for some more draw power, as well as being able to deal with Jade Rulers a little bit better. And it is also a remnant. 2 Prison in the Lunar Lake to be able to, play early and deal with those tough creatures, like Lucifer would have been in that matchup. 2 Flame Traps to be able to mess with board wipes, like if they don't see a Flame Trap coming and you flip this over, it can be really devastating, especially if you have a Barrier of Flame out, because that's 1,000 damage. And then finally the 2 Attoractia What's it called? Attoractia, Dimension of the Seven Kings / Illusory Demonic Globe Attoractia. So it shifts for, when it enters, it's a free draw card, which is nice. And then it shifts for 7, but a lot of the times you're shifting it for free. And then this is just spot removal to be able to ping stuff one at a time for each attribute. And then if you happen to get a matchup where you can get all 7 or all 6 attributes, you can just win the game if you stall out long enough. So pretty cool. Overall, a very, very interesting take on stealth, very different than what we have seen before, but tons of fun to play against. And so I definitely recommend you give it a try. Huge thanks to Matthew for letting me check out the list and show it to you guys. And be sure to like, comment, and share this video if you liked it. And until next time, guys, this is DMO73 signing off.